Hey there everybody, Chief Meteorologist Jason Boyer here in our YouTube studio, and I'd like to get you updated on what's happening weather-wise, and hope you're having a great evening, staying safe and warm with friends or family. We still got some snow coming down, and the backside of the storm is now finally moving through, and this is going to add up to just a little bit more, nothing that's going to be too problematic, but you could see some slicker roads, of course, when the snow's adding up on those already maybe treated roads or some of the roads that have been plowed already. But all that snow's winding down already over northern Georgia. This is the last gasp of moisture, if you will, coming through for us, at least for now. We zoom in a little bit and you'll see that there's some snows coming here through Haywood County and down through Transylvania. Some of this is definitely mixing over the upstate. Still freezing rain and sleet. Pockets of freezing rain have really been a problem down there, and that's causing major concerns along 85 east into Charlotte. But the snow is, yes, mostly light, but it's still happening, as you see here. And we'll probably see a little more overnight tonight and near and along the Tennessee state line as cold air comes in and the winds switch to the northwest. That's that northwest snow that typically happens when you get that kind of a profile for the wind. These are some of the ice amounts that could add up here on the 85 corridor east into Charlotte. We're talking another 1/10 of an inch, maybe between Spartanburg and Charlotte for the rest of the next couple of to several hours. I think most of this ice is going to add up here into the Charlotte metro area. Notice Columbia and Florence down in South Carolina, the I-20 corridor has the potential for some icing too. So travel just not recommended at this point, even though it wasn't a huge storm for most. This is a problem. It just goes to show you it doesn't take much at all in terms of this wintry precip to create problems. And the roads become icy and dangerous, and it's just not a good time to be out and about. So we'll continue to watch that moisture fade. Still has some snow chances overnight into the morning, but this is going to favor those high elevations closer to and along the Tennessee state line. Swain, Haywood, Madison, Northern Buncombe, into Yancey, and Mitchell County as well. We're looking at some snow for you. It's probably an inch or two above 3,500 feet. Down into Asheville, I would not be surprised if we get some flurries or a burst of light snow into tomorrow morning. So that is something we'll probably wake up to. It does look like we are going to hold on to clouds the rest of the night and much of the day tomorrow. We're not looking at any real hours of sunshine. I don't see hours of sunshine for us in Asheville. If you're south, you'll get sunshine, but not so much in the city here. The snow chances are still there. Again, most of this is going to be very light. Look at the wind chills here dropping into the 20s. The wind is going to be picking up overnight tonight. That's going to be a bigger issue as we go down the road. Here are expected wind gusts, not that bad into the early part of the morning, but then once we get closer to sunrise tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, we have it up to about 28 miles an hour by 7 a.m. And look at those gusts go up higher into the late morning. We're probably pushing them into the low 30s for wind speeds here in terms of wind gusts. And they're going to be from the north. That is not going to be pleasant. That's going to make it feel mighty chilly tomorrow. So I would plan on wearing layers again if you're going to be out and about and you want to play in the snow. The kiddos want to get out in some of the snow that's on the ground in some places. Make sure they're bundled up because it is going to be mighty chilly. Those wind chills will be in the teens much of the day tomorrow. So that is something that we'll have to contend with. One thing that January has certainly brought, if it hasn't brought a lot of snow yet, it's brought a ton of cold air. Look at this. Through the first 10 days of January, these are Asheville's departure from average for high temperatures. It is the 6th coldest on record so far. That's right, 6th coldest. These records go back 150 years, okay? So these are some impressive numbers. This has been very cold, especially Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today. Way below average for high temperatures. So this trend is not a friendly trend if you want it warm. Look at the temperature outlook mid to late January. Frigid. We're expecting another push of Arctic air, deep Arctic air that's going to come into the U.S. sometime next week, probably into the weekend and beyond that. And that means well below average temperatures expected in a large part of the country, colder too than average here in the Carolinas. That is something that might set us up again for another chance of snow. So snow lovers, You might have been disappointed by this storm. I'm sure many of you have, at least around Asheville and areas north and west. But we're going to get our chances at least of having snow down the road later this month too. All right, so look forward to that, I guess, if you're a snow lover. Hey, that's what I got tonight. We're going to be on the air here later on, about an hour and 15 minutes from now. Hope you join us on My 40 at 10 o'clock. And of course, we will have another update at 11 on News 13. And please, click on the subscribe here on our YouTube page, and you can get alerts to whenever we're going to do these updates, and you can always tune in. So we appreciate you doing that. All right, everybody, stay safe, stay off those roads if you can. We'll see you in a little while. Appreciate it.